What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back at you with another video, and today we are doing the Week 3 game picks. I love this. Squeezing this into a hella tight schedule. So let's have some fun. This is kind of like my stress break. You know, you guys are my stress break, so I love it. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Let's start off. Let's not have so much bullshit at the beginning, per usual. Hit that like button if you like these videos. Want to get some more people in on these because obviously the game picks and the reflections really are for you guys, the subscribers. And these mock drafts, of course, they're for you as well, but they're kind of like my attention grabbers, like people who aren't part of the channel, which is like, if you're ever wondering, like, why does this guy continue to always do mock drafts? That's why. So we're running out of those ideas too. So let me know if you guys have any more ideas. I'll probably be doing another updated mock draft because I'm going to be doing more research on this type of stuff, on the draft and all the players and such, and more injury updates, and as we get along in the season, we'll understand what the team needs more. So, starting off game 1 of week 3, Thursday night, tomorrow night, Miami, Jacksonville. In Jacksonville, I'm rocking with Jacksonville. I didn't really think I would say that, but Jacksonville is looking pretty good. I talked about this on my video yesterday about my takeaways, and Jacksonville's looking pretty damn solid. You know, Gardner Minshew looks like he can handle an offense. I mean, we can't jump the gun and say he's the future. He might not be. He's definitely good enough for now, though. So, Jacksonville, cheers to you, you know. If you guys get a high pick, again, you know, you maximized your value against C.J. Henderson. He's looking like number 3 overall pick quality, which I didn't see. So, I mean, I had him more around like 15, but still, I think that was some damn good value they got. Miami, you know, they don't have a good enough pass rush yet. Offensive line is still trying to get there. So, again, Fitzmagic. It's whether the magic wants to come out or not. But against this Jacksonville defense, I'm quite surprised that they're so young and so good. Even though they are getting put up points on, it's still, I mean, they're not doing a horrible job at all. So Jacksonville, you're doing a great job. Next, Vegas, New England. This is going to be a fun game in New England. New England looks like a solid squad. I'm not going to lie. They almost beat the Seahawks. And because of that, I'm giving them the win here. I don't like usually giving New England the win, but I mean, they were 1 yard away from beating Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. So I love the Raiders. They have a playoff bound team. I'm going to be honest. But New England, they have a little bit more with the coaching right now. I don't hate Chucky, but Cam Newton's looking like he's very comfortable in that offense, and they're able to run him a lot. So, with that being said, I think New England's a pretty solid option. Next, Houston, Pittsburgh. This is going to be a fun game. This is going to be a very fun game. Best defense in the NFL versus a pretty solid offense. Excuse the bidding in the background, but Houston they're still solid, but I think Pittsburgh's offense is pretty elite as well. And we're seeing Chase Claypool, 20 offensive snaps and 5 receptions for over 100 yards and a touchdown. He's capitalizing on 25% of his time that he's on the field. He's getting targeted, and he's getting catches at that point. So excellent pickup by the Steelers. I love that to death. And they're at Heinz Field. I'm giving this one to the Steelers. So far, the home teams are winning, but this is going to be a fun game. I really can't wait to watch this. Because Deshaun, again, I can't take any credit away from him. He's looking good. Brandon Cooks is looking pretty pedestrian, pretty normal, but I think he needs to do a little bit better, if I'm going to be honest. Jets, Indy, this is an easy game. Jets, absolute ass. In Indy, you guys are going to be able to run the ball on them pretty well. Even though the Jets have a good D-line, it just, overall, the Jets they're bound for the number 1 spot. I mean, New England Patriots fans said they're going 4-12. I'm thinking more like 2-14. So, yeah, I'm not a believer in Sam Darnold nor these Jets at all. And people try to make excuses for Sam. It's about time that the excuses take a fucking hike. This guy's butt cheeks. Next, Kansas City, Baltimore. I'm going Baltimore in this one. Yeah, I mean, interesting, right? You know, Kansas City is a lethal team, and this game's going to be a fun one to watch. Everybody's been circling this ever since it was announced that this was going to be a game. So, again, we're all waiting for this game. But Lamar Jackson, he's looking too good right now. He's challenging Patrick Mahomes in terms of just like accuracy and stuff. Obviously, Mahomes, way better arm talent than Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson's showing that he has some good arm talent. But that running game is just unstoppable. and I'm worried that Patty Mahomes is not going to be able to keep up with how consistent the Baltimore offense is, and Baltimore's defense is so much better. So again, Baltimore is going to win that one, take the cake. Rams at Buffalo, that's going to be one hell of a fun game. That's going to be one interesting game. So the question is, what defense is going to show up and what offense is going to show up for both teams? So the Rams, they haven't been put too many points up on. I'm going to be honest. They've kept the scores pretty damn low. So they're good in that defensive department, and Stephon Diggs is looking like he's an excellent pickup from the Bills, and I thought that. I think everybody thought that. But Jalen Ramsey's on him, the best corner in the NFL, arguably. Of course, he's definitely not solidified that way. Stephon Gilmore is looking like that, even though he allowed the highest passer rating, I think, ever by a number one corner. But DK Metcalf's a different animal. But the Rams are interesting. They're in Buffalo, but then again, I mean, it's going to be around like 50 degrees probably that day. I'm not going to check that. I'm not going to fact check that. You know what? I'm going to fact check that right now for you guys. But while we're talking about that, Los Angeles, their line is looking a lot better. Buffalo, they still have plenty of young dudes there, and they have plenty to be happy about, if I'm going to be honest, guys. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Bills at the moment, but let's just check out Buffalo on Sunday. It's going to be 75 degrees Fahrenheit on that day, sunny. I'm giving this game to the Rams. Rams, they have Aaron Donald. He's both a run-stuffing and pass-rushing threat. And they have Leonard Floyd. So I think the running is going to be a little bit mitigated, and the passing game mitigated by John Johnson and Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough. Tre'Davious White's an excellent choice, excellent pickup from the Bills. They have an excellent defense, but then again, Milano and Tremaine Edmonds, I believe they might still be out, and even if they aren't, they're coming off injury. I think the Rams take the cake here. Washington, Cleveland, I'm going to give this one to Cleveland. I don't think Washington has a high enough powered offense, but man, I wouldn't be surprised with an upset. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I would not be surprised with an upset here. The Browns, they need to get their head and asses wired together. Let's just keep it there. Cincinnati at Philly. Ooh. I'm going to give Philly this one. They look bad, but I think that Cincinnati is a bad enough team. I feel bad for poor Joe, that they might be able to squeeze out a victory here. I don't know, guys. I just think that might be the thing. I think Carson Wentz might need a bounce-back game, and I think this one might be it. In Cincinnati, they just need a little bit more juice. Next, Tennessee, Minnesota. We're giving this one to Tennessee all the way. Minnesota is just looking so bad. It's embarrassing, guys. It's embarrassing. So bad. Unique Ngakoue is not looking like a damn good pickup. So, Minnesota, you guys, I'm sorry. And I'm kind of starting to look right about not liking Justin Jefferson as a first-round prospect. I put him as like an early third. It's starting to show. So he hasn't really been doing much. And Kirk Cousins, what are you doing, mate? Next, Carolina versus the Herbert Chargers. I'm going the Chargers. I think Herbert has shown that he has poise, and Carolina's defense is far worse than the Chiefs, in my opinion. And I think that the Chargers are going to be able to put up some good numbers. Carolina, again, honestly, it comes down to Christian McCaffrey being out for 3 weeks. 3 to 6 weeks, I believe. And yeah, the Chargers are going to win that one, guys. Literally, CMC being gone is the big thing. Next, Tampa Bay versus Denver. We're going to go Tampa just because, Jeff Driscoll is not going to be able to deal with Tom Brady over there in Denver. It's not going to be the good move. So next, Chicago, Atlanta. This is going to be a fun game to watch. I'm going Chicago here, though. I think Chicago can win this one. Atlanta very well might win this one. This is a game I have very low certainty on because Atlanta has an insane passing offense, but Chicago is showing they have a very good defense. So keep your eyes out for that, guys. But Atlanta's defense is looking pretty porous, which is filled with holes for those who don't know that word. They're looking a little bit like they'll give up way too much ground. Next, San Francisco, New York Giants. This is interesting. I think Jimmy G might be there for this week, but no Saquon Barkley. I'm giving this one to San Fran. They still have enough weapons around. They still have Jerick McKinnon, so it's looking like it's a good payoff to get a 3 running back set when you lose 2 of your running backs, right? So again, San Francisco, I still think they have a better offensive line. Danny Dimes doesn't even have his starting running back. Devontae Freeman, I mean, the guy was averaging under 4 yards per carry the entire season last season with Atlanta. I think that the New York Giants line is not much better, if not worse. So I'm going to roll with San Francisco. Next, Detroit, Arizona. We're going Arizona here. Arizona's looking like a powerhouse team. And Detroit, they're looking okay, but it's obvious they need to rebuild. It's obvious Patricia's done. He's fired. Next, Dallas, Seattle. We're rocking with Seattle. Sorry, Camel Wolf. I mean, Dallas's defense is looking porous as well. I mean, Dallas, Atlanta, you saw that. And Russell Wilson, I mean, the Seahawks are rolling. Seahawks are rolling. I like him a lot. DK Metcalf is looking like a stud. I'm trying to trade for him in my fantasy league, and it is not working. It is quite embarrassing. But DK Metcalf's looking like a G. And this team is just looking damn good. Damn good. Jamal Adams gives up a couple plays, and then he makes a big one. So, Seattle, good job. They're doing a very good job. Next, Green Bay, New Orleans. This is going to be fun, but this is not going to be Drew Brees' day. Aaron Rodgers is here to take the throne from Drew Brees and skip him in line with the best quarterbacks. I think I have him above Drew Brees anyways, but Drew Brees, he's looking pretty pedestrian as well. And without Michael Thomas, I don't know if he's going to have him back, but it doesn't really matter. Jair Alexander is a good enough corner to be able to face up against Michael Thomas. I think Green Bay is going to take the cake here. And guys, I don't know if you see this, but Washington right now is leading the NFC East. I only lost one game last week. I got all but one game right. And Washington, if I continue the streak, Washington will be leading the NFC East. How embarrassing is that? How embarrassing. I'm sorry, Camel Wolf, but I mean, that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. So let me know what you guys think. This should be fun. Again, ding in the background for nice little emails. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe, COVID times, and I'll see you on the far side. Peace.